Hey, how's it going, everyone? Daniel here. A little bit late to the video, so now I'm on like my second stim, but we got two different yerbas to start the day here. But for this video, I want to dive into the idea of obsession, and that obsession breeds winners, and what I like to call the art of being a little bit autistic. Don't cancel me for that. But anyways, in order to win in this game of life, in business, you need to be obsessed. The person that is the most obsessed over everything that they do, the industry they're in, the business that they run, the ones who are the most obsessed are the winners. And I hate to say it, you gotta be a little bit autistic. Look at the Elon Musks, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Jeff Bezos of the world. They are not normal people. They are not your everyday individual in society. They are hyper obsessed. They are borderline autistic when it comes to their business and the industry that they are in and the people that they serve. Every single little nuance you need to be obsessed about. Every input, every output, every department, every employee, every workflow, every number, you need to be obsessed. All of these facets of your business are what is the make or break of you finding success. And in order to win, you need to beat your competition. Everything in business, everything in life is player versus player. Whether you are trying to find a girl to date, you are competing versus every other guy in the world. If you're bringing a product to market, you're competing against every other product in the space. If you are raising capital, you are competing for investors. Everything in business is competition. And in order to beat your competitors, you need to be fucking obsessed. For example, you look at Napoleon Bonaparte. When he was ready to go to war or ready to go to battle, he would obsess over every detail. He would obsess over the terrain, the people that he was fighting, the people on his team as well. The ones who win are the ones who are obsessed and borderline autistic. And in order to do this, you need to understand your business like the back of your hand. If anybody asks you a question about any workflow, about any department, about any operation, you need to know that. And you need to obsess over innovating and improving everything that you are working on. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. You are never going to be like, wow, everything is complete. I've got no room for improvement. You need to be obsessed over all of the little things. How can I get these incremental improvements? Because if I can improve 10 different things by 1%, the overall massive gain of the company is going to be exponential. But you need to be obsessed because entrepreneurship is really fucking hard. You are going to get hit in the face. You're going to wake up and be like, oh, I do not want to go and attack this. I just want to lay in bed and doom scroll all day. But the ones who are obsessed are the ones who wake up with fire, who dive into the weeds of their businesses and the nuances of their business, and they're obsessed over their processes. They are obsessed over their data. They are obsessed over improving every single facet and making sure that everything is growing and improving. For example, Elon Musk, when he is working at SpaceX, he's always pushing his people to work harder. He knows all of his people's jobs more than the employees themselves. He knows every single little nuance because he is so obsessed. And the moment you lose control is the moment you are going to lose in business. You need to understand how everything operates, and you need to really focus on every single facet. I know I sound like a broken record here, but it is something that has helped me as I've gone in this entrepreneurship endeavor. I've always been obsessed with improving. I've always been obsessed with learning. And because of that, I am now reaping those benefits. Because when I am competing against somebody else in my space, I know I want it more than them, and I know more than them because of my sheer obsession. And that is why you need to be a little bit autistic. For example, I will be laying in bed, I'll open up Excel and start modeling out certain parts of our business. I'll go on Lucidchart like this and start mapping every single workflow and diving into every nuance. You need to be autistic and obsessed about everything that you are doing because that is where the alpha is made, and that is where you get the edge on your competitors. I know that, for example, in real estate, if I obsess more about my overseas talent and improving their skill sets, I know that me winning in that one category is going to make it more likely that I'm going to win the greater war. And without obsession, you are not able to improve and you are not bought in enough. So for any of you who are going to dive into the entrepreneurship space or run an existing business, you need to become obsessed. Every single workflow, all of the data, You need to understand it all, and that is where you are going to win in business. And again, I know I sound like a broken record where I've said the word obsessed probably 2,000 times, but that is the only term that I can use to describe it. You need to fall in love with what you are doing and understand everything to the fullest extent. Entrepreneurship is an ever-growing personal improvement. That may have been the wrong word to describe it, but overall, within business, within entrepreneurship, you always need to be thinking about how can I be better? How can I equip myself with more tools in my tool belt where I know that no matter whatever issue I have, I know I can solve it because I have been learning. I've been so obsessed about everything that I'm doing. I know that I am equipped for war. So if you take away anything from this, I hope it is that if you are choosing a path, be obsessed. Go into all of these rabbit holes about the nuances of that industry. If you're in real estate, dive into all of these. There's so many different rabbit holes that you can go into. The more rabbit holes you jump down, the more you're going to learn, the more you're going to equip yourself with, so that now, when it is time to go to battle, you know that you've got 200 tools in your tool belt that you can whip out left and right. So that's it for me. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my second year over here. Let's go crush the day, gentlemen.